KILR Gamer.
Hello there, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the KILR Gamer. Welcome to a fun flight that we're going to be doing in a 767. Should you be scared? Probably. RJP, hello, hello. How are you? We're getting busy. We're getting mean, and we're going to be flying in a 767. Here in Flight Simulator 2004, look at the beautiful sky there. Look at that. Good old FS9. Definitely one of my faves. Alright, so we are in the cockpit of the aircraft. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the flight that we've got here. In order to do that, I'm going to have to click out of the window so it gets rid of the sound. Oh, I need to bring this up here. There we go. Alright, so this is from Navigraph. Now keep in mind here that this will not connect to FS9, so you won't be able to see us on here. Beaky's Aviation flying in XP11. Oh, glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. I know I haven't been on very often. There's just a lot going on right now. And trying to have a stable schedule of streaming at the moment is not very possible, but I'm trying to do something here and there. Actually planning on hopefully a full flight this time around, and this is going to be a long flight, probably at least 6 hours, at least from the calculations that I've done. But we're going to be flying from Papua New Guinea, and yeah, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. But we are flying along this route here, just like this. Is it the most direct route? No, but it's the least boring route. Normally the route would be like around this way, which I don't know. I thought that was kind of boring. So I created a flight plan that will take us around this way and to a city in Jakarta, or the city of Jakarta. Now we're going to an airport that actually no longer exists. It's not WIHH, it's WIID. That airport was they closed that airport up, I think it was 1985, but I found some custom content that looked pretty interesting, that brought that airport back. So it's not normally in FS9, so it's added in, but I thought it would be kind of interesting. And we are flying Garuda Indonesia, and the 767 that we're flying is the one from level D for FS9. We have no lights in here. Even though I have external power on, it decided to disable my lights. Where's the overhead thing? That's not it. Okay, well that wasn't quite what I was looking for. You can't see it. But if I do this, now you can. Yeah, this isn't quite what I was trying to do here. It's completely dark. Oh, where's the light? Vertical speed hold switch. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know where it's at. It's over here. There. Aha! I knew it was in here somewhere. Alright, so I've got the flight management computer programmed. But we're also going to jump in and we're going to add in FSPassengers as well. But let's go ahead and at least get some information from ATC. By the way, the ATC window is going to show up here because unfortunately when I've been testing this and I have the air traffic control window undocked, it causes stutters really badly in the frame. So we'll just have to keep it on here. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't used to do that before.
Port Moresby Airport information, India 2015 Zulu, wind 061 at 3, visibility 12, sky condition, few clouds at 800, 3000, scattered, temperature 2.23, altimeter 2983, ILS, runway 14, left and visual, runway 14, right in use, landing and departing, runway 14, left and runway 14, right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have India. Port Moresby ground. Garuda 763 ready to copy IFR clearance to Whiskey India India Delta. Garuda 763 is cleared to Whiskey India India Delta Airport. Is filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 8000. Departure frequency is 125.8. Squawk 0733.
I can't tell which way this is facing here.
Garuda 763 cleared Whiskey India India Delta Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 8000. Departure on 125.8. Squawk 0733. Garuda 763. Readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready to taxi.
Let's see, 122.80. Have to see if that works. Oh, that's right. We don't have FSPassengers on just yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll pull up FSPassengers here. We're going to go ahead and select the active company. Now, I created one for Garuda Indonesia because I was hoping it would say Garuda, but once you start this, it no longer says that. It'll say pretty much whatever you have selected. So it's going to give us world travel, which, oh yay. But I'll just continue the company I have here for KILR. What the heck am I doing here? I don't know. Well, wait a minute. I got KILR World Travel and I got KILR Airways. I don't know why I have two of them. All right, well, we'll do this one here. Let's see. Must buy aircraft. Hopefully this is... I think I bought the aircraft for this. I'm not sure. Now we'll go over here and... of course not. Your company does not own this aircraft. Well, I guess we'll just have to buy it, won't we? Let's see. Company manager, here we go. Buy the current FS plane. Let's see. 2 aircraft are available on the market. Well, that's not what I want. No, I don't want to sell. Yeah, no, that's our 737 there. We don't want to sell that. Buy current FS plane. Here we go. Yeah, 767. Garuda Indonesia. Huh. One costs more than the others. The cheaper one is the one that has less hours on it. Oh no! Not enough cash! Ah! We're gonna have to try a different one then. Can I just get some cheap money? That'd be nice. Alright. Select active company. I guess we'll choose world travel then. Because it's got plenty of money. Alright. Can I load it? Here. Okay. 163 passengers are waiting at the gate, which is 74.77% of your aircraft's total passenger capacity. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start loading them in here. Should set it up there where one passenger... we fly off and leave one passenger behind. Alright, we got the view passengers list. Here's all the passengers here. Ivan Corcoran and Cleveland Gordon and Paige Kramer and a bunch of others. Should we bring their cargo on board? Oh, I suppose. Let's see. A little bit more cargo, a little bit more cargo, a little bit more cargo. That seems good enough there. Alright, so let's go ahead and set the net destination, which is WIID, which comes up as Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm not going to worry about the time or the
destination set.
About the time that we get there. Set flight ID. Oh, I guess that's fine. Get ZFW 241 point something something pounds. Let's see. That's a little cheat sheet that I've got there. All right. Taking a screenshot of that. Okay. Real-time load. Let's give it 5 minutes.
Engine instrument check flight control.
Okay, and we are... hopefully the door's opening. There it goes. And let's see, we can play ambient music. Here we go, play music 1. We'll go ahead and set our speed and everything here.
601, runway 34 left, contact ground control, ground decimal 75 position.
34 left, 12175 for push, extending 6010.
Let's see, what else do I need to do? All this is set. Oh, the ZFW, that's right. 241.
Philippine 300, good morning.
7.
Philippine 300, go ahead.
Philippine 300, advance 330, okay, 43 formation Alpha, Hong Kong flight 7340.
Philippine 300, clear center pass standby.
Standby.
I'm gonna make something up and put it there. I have no idea. I'm just making stuff up. Okay, guess I can't put that in there.
Stage staying 7 action 301 Russia under ground control 1217.
I was hoping I could get these to fill in all the way, but I guess not. It's alright. Yeah, we don't have a we don't have an airway or anything, you know, thing connecting up to this, or a ladder for that matter. So they're just kind of, you know, hopping up and jumping on there and stuff. Hello there, Arrow. Just closing extra windows and stuff that I don't need. Alright, can I turn this off now? There we go, that's better. I don't mind the ATC actually. Yeah, I've been spending time enhancing FS9 to make it look really good. So, got shaders and stuff on here. Texture replacements and all kinds of great stuff. Runs like a dream, too.
Delivery Japan Air 827. Full ready. Roger, standby 1. Standby.
Almost loaded up. In case you're wondering, this here will tell me. That's the little mini reports for FSPassengers. We'll go ahead and switch this back over here. I hear kids and whining babies.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Yeah, I don't have the channel points anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain,
because
welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us.
With everything that's going on, it's I'm not going to be able to do things that people are requesting. There's just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes right now. I'd hate for someone to redeem points and me not being able to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here.
Here.
In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to
Here.
get into the brace position,
Here.
which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Okay. Let's turn that music off. They're now loaded, so one of the things about FS9 and FSX that I don't like is when you click on something, the whole sound goes off. I hate that. It doesn't stay in focused.
Port Moresby ground, world travel, Oscar, Hotel 924, heavy, with Juliet, ready to taxi IFR. World travel, Oscar, Hotel 924, heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 14, left using taxiway Delta Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Taxiing hold short, runway 14, taxiway Delta Alpha, world travel, Oscar, Hotel 924, heavy.
Let's see. 1-4
Sierra
left.
7, Juliet.
Continue via Golf, Sierra 7, Juliet, Airport 262.
See if that makes any changes here. Yay! Now we got our V1s, VRs. Well, that's awfully big. How about 100% thrust? Invalid entry. That's degrees. I don't know. 70. I'm making stuff up here. Okay. How about 10 degrees? Oh, no, well. It doesn't want to select it. Oh, I don't know. I guess that'll work. Never been the greatest at FMCs.
Ground Japan Air 12, Echo 3, gateway information, Mike.
Japan Air 12, ground runway 34, left taxi via...
Now we'll go to the level D menu here and we'll do... Oh, that's right. We need to disconnect the power disconnection here.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, Captain.
Please remove 262, hold short of Sierra 4.
Hold short Sierra 4 for 262.
Roger.
And we even have a pushback that we can use. Oh, it's not letting me do pushback. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
External power disconnected.
Oh, okay, now it's doing it. Now it might let me do pushback. Yes. Okay, you can't see it, but here it is. So got the it comes with a pushback. It doesn't come with a pushback tug or anything like that. So just go ahead and click this.
Cockpit to ground.
And we'll be on our way.
Go ahead, Captain.
We are cleared for pushback.
Ground, good morning, Jeju 1182, approaching
Park
Echo
brakes,
3 gateway.
Brakes are set to
Jeju 1182, ground, runway 34 left, QNH 2990, taxi via Golf, join route 6.
Runway 34 left
Release
to
brakes.
2990, taxi via Golf, then route 26, Jeju 1182.
All right, here we go. It's invisible. Whoops.
Push complete. Set brakes.
Brakes are set to park, cleared to disconnect intercom.
Clear to disconnect. Have a good flight.
Well, looks like our engines are a go. Let's see, 14 left. Should be that way.
Asiana 107, monitor tower 118 decimal 2.
Monitor tower 118.2, Asiana 107.
Marina 101, contact ground 1295.
101, 905, Marina 101.
Let's put on the progressive taxi here for the moment. What, am I going the wrong direction? I think it's the other way. Yep, it's the other direction. That's okay. We'll just turn.
Squadron 993, contact control 121.75.
The pilot's not confused. The co-pilot was giving me wrong directions. I thought I could trust the co-pilot. Apparently not. All right. I had a feeling I should have checked that before I started turning.
Papa 1 gateway.
Let's activate orange liner inside jet brake H32.
That's right. I do have to blame something.
Cabin crew, seats for departure, please.
Interesting how the lights turned off as soon as the sun got to a certain level.
Good morning, Mandarin 260.
You'll notice that the taxi lights aren't shining on the ground now.
Taxi by Golf, Osho Echo 2, Mandarin 266.
They are still on, though.
Toyota 69, hold short of Sierra 4.
4 short, Sierra 4 to the A69.
Yeah, all the scenery and textures that you're seeing is not default FS9. I've got, what is it? F scene 4X, I think. Yeah, I've got a lot of texture replacements and all kinds of other stuff. Yes, I do have a green screen sitting right behind me. I actually have had that green screen for a while. I've been using it a lot on my videos and stuff on YouTube, but I haven't had an opportunity to do a whole lot of streams. Some of you know why that is, but I'll be explaining it while we get up on the air.
King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar. Contact Port Moresby approach on 125.8. 125.8 for King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar. Port Moresby Tower, World Travel Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy, ready for IFR departure, runway 14 left. World Travel Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy, clear for takeoff, runway 14 left.
Tower Emirates 337, good day with you on Charlie.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 14 left. World Travel Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy.
Okay, here we go. Let's turn on the landing lights and all that other good stuff. I've been running some tests on this Level D 767, and I gotta say, this thing is a beauty. I really like this plane. They did a fantastic job with it.
Maintaining 6120 Heavy, descend and maintain 2,500. Maintaining 6120 Heavy, 222 miles northwest, turn right, heading 115, descend and maintain
Well, I've got some
ILS, runway
stuff here.
14 left, approach, maintain 2,500.
Activate
Established on the local
those.
contact Port Moresby Tower on 118.1. Turn right, heading 115,
Alright, I
descend
think
and
we are
maintain 2,500. Cleared
good to
ILS,
go here.
runway 14 left, approach, maintain 2,500 until established. Tower on 118.1, 6120 Heavy.
20124, question 128.
80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up.
The money gonna be in 525 on Charlie for an extra takeoff.
World Travel Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy. Contact Port Moresby departure on 125.8. Going to 125.8. World Travel Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy.
No, not many. Not much as far as lights.
flaps up.
9% of the passengers are frightened by turbulence from the takeoff.
Port Moresby departure, world travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy is at 3,700, climbing 8,000. World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy, Port Moresby departure.
The other 91%. Oh, that's great.
Hotel 924 heavy, turn right heading to 905, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 8,000. Turn right heading to 905, proceed on course, climb and maintain 8,000. World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy.
That's a beauty shot right there. Look at those clouds. That's not bad at all.
Cathay 509, contact of control 132.1.
All right, we're coming around to our...
21 Cathay 509.
World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 200. Climb and maintain flight level 200. World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy. World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy. Contact Port Moresby Center on 118.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to use your portable electronic devices.
Going to 118.1. World travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy.
Passing 10,000 feet, Captain.
All right, we can turn these lights off.
Chennai 39 report, Golf Echo Bravo Sierra Alpha.
Golf Echo Bravo Sierra Alpha, Air China 839er.
Port Moresby Center, World Travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy is climbing through 10,800 for flight level 200. World Travel, Oscar Hotel 924 heavy, Port Moresby Center, Roger, altimeter 2983.
30 degrees to the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt signs. You may now take off your seatbelt, but we encourage you to remain seated with your seatbelt fastened at all times.
Well, we have a 98% passenger satisfaction right now. Did I see the Phoenix live stream? No, I did not. The 2% are the pilots. That would be the engineer and the co-pilot. They're not very satisfied. No, but I do have something that is Phoenix, just not spelled the same. Happens to be this right here. The Phoenix 757-200. That is for Flight Simulator 2000s. Brand new, never opened. Whoops, that was not the right button to hit. Okay.
King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar, go around. Going around. King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar. King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar. Contact Port Moresby approach on 125.8. Virginia 6120, heavy, exit runway when able. Going to 125.8. King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar.
I've got some other things that I will be trying out here on FS9 as well. I have the Pilot in Command 737, which is supposed to be pretty good. I'm looking for my other stuff. I'm not sure where I put it. It must be back there. I have a PMDG 747 for FS9. So, oh, and I have an iFly. I have an iFly 737 for FS9. So a lot of that stuff I haven't installed yet. But my i7 computer is down. I have to either fix the pins on the motherboard for the processor or just replace the motherboard. I just haven't gotten around to it. And P3D and Flight Sim 2020 and all that stuff is on that computer. So that's why I'm just kind of messing with FS9 right now. And I've been wanting to get back and do some flights with this anyway, because I really like this simulator. Same goes with X-Plane. X-Plane is also on the other computer too.
Contact Port Moresby departure on 125.8. Going to 125.8.
132.5. 1325, Cathay 343, go on.
The reflections will be good until Service Update 6, and then they won't work anymore. The reflections do look pretty cool. I've not had the pleasure of messing around with SU5 on Flight Sim 2020. My system went down before that. What's happening to my speed? Good question. I'm not sure.
China 910, maintaining flight level 370.
China 910, engage to flight, report point Milan.
Confirm report which point?
Let me lower my pitch.
China 910, point Milan.
Report Milan, China 910.
That does not seem to be going very fast, does it? Flaps are already up. So it's not that. Landing gear's up. Wow, I'm not sure why I'm at 168. I've got it set for 328. I mean, well, you can see the bug there, so I'm not really sure what it's doing. Yeah, I've got it down to 500 right now. Yeah, this is like in stall speed or something. This is weird.
Reaching transition altitude, Captain.
ADF.
Kuwaiti 661 حياك الله radar contact fly direct launch.
Fly direct launch Kuwaiti 661.
Hey, John. Yeah, let's try that. Wow, this thing is... switching a few things here. There we go. I've got the speed going back up now.
Please expedite your climb to flight level 200.
I'm glad you said something about the speed because wow, probably would have stalled or something.
Port Moresby Center 852 is at 10,300, climbing 15,000. 852 Port Moresby Center, roger. Current altimeter 2983. World Travel, Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy. Please expedite your climb to flight level 200.
Alright, I hit the flight level change, the FLCH. Let's see what that does for us. Oh, well, you know, VNAV. VNAV and I don't really get along very well. I think once in a while I get it to work, but...
Oscar Hotel 924 Heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. World Travel, Oscar Hotel Hotel, Niner 24 Heavy.
Yeah, it pitched up because I clicked on the, I clicked this right here. But it seems to be working the way that it should when I have this on there. I'm going to see if I can adjust this here.
Good evening, China Eastern 592, maintain flight level 230.
China Eastern 592 control, good evening, identified, maintain flight level 330, report me one.
Maintain flight level 230, report Leland, China Eastern 592.
I think we're doing better now. The speed is going up.
Port Moresby Tower, King Air, Altitude Lima Hotel Oscar, 7 miles northwest inbound ILS, runway 14 left approach.
King Air, Altitude Lima Hotel Oscar, Port Moresby Tower, make straight in, runway 14 left, altimeter 2983.
Fly straight in, runway 14 left, King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar.
Let's get some drinks out to our passengers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving drinks.
King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar, cleared to land, runway 14 left.
Cleared to land, runway 14 left, King Air, Lima Hotel Oscar.
Make mine a double. Well, the speed is getting up there, Arrow. It's at 247. I haven't done a full flight with this plane yet, but I have done a test takeoff and a test landing with it, and it's really nice. There might be a few bugs here and there, but overall it's...
Standby, also have a traffic 320, Qatari 458.
I'm really enjoying this plane.
Roger, Qatari 458.
No, I don't. Flight factor. Is that P3D or is that X-plane? I think it's P3D. Oh, it is X-plane. Okay, wait a minute. Is it? First thing that came up was X-plane. Flight factor dot arrow. Okay, it is X-plane. Yeah, on X-plane I probably will. $757 and $767. Apparently they did some updates on both of those back on June 24th. Inusik! Hey there! Yay! We're getting a cheer! We'll do another external here. Eight months. Yeah, I know I haven't been on very often, so here's what's going on, and this is why I don't have the channel points anymore, and why the streaming has been few and far between and all over the place. I am actually going through a recruitment process for the truck driving industry. I haven't done any official videos yet to talk about it because I'm still in the process, and it has been a pain in the neck. I'm still in the process of trying to get my medical certificate, because you have to get your medical certificate before you go and get your permit. Your commercial driver's permit, and then once I get the permit, then I've got to pass a background check with the company that I've applied with, and then I'll be hired, and then I'll go to truck driving school and all that. So I haven't made any official announcements yet because I'm waiting until I get the actual go ahead. You know, the actual clearance, like, yeah, you're hired, blah blah blah.
Channel 910, contact control 126.1. 126.1.
And it has been a real pain. I was hoping that I would have already made an announcement by now. But the medical examination, that process is taking much longer than what I expected. And plus, it doesn't help that I had a tooth that had to be extracted towards the end of last month. And then last week, I wound up getting attacked and bit by a dog, because it was going after mine. That I do have a video on, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it there, but that is an incisor mark from the dog that bit me. There's a few other marks, like right here, here. It's on my finger there. And then I've got scrapes on my left knee and my left elbow, because it was an English bulldog, and it was attacking my dog. I had grabbed this dog, and it was dragging me this way and that way on the street. So yeah, it wasn't very pretty. So once I'm on the road, you know, like I said, it's going to be very difficult to have a regular streaming schedule, but I will be able to stream down the road, no pun intended, because there's going to be times where I'll have to, when you drive so many hours, you have to take a 34-hour reset. And like, so if you drive up to 70 hours in like 7 days, I think, you have to reset for 34 hours. So that's like a day and a half. So during a time like that is when I can actually stream. There will also be times where I may have to sit at a loading dock while they're loading or unloading, and it may take hours. And that's another time that I could probably stream too. But I'll be getting a gaming laptop to take with me so I can do all the editing and uploading and all of that. Yeah, no, there's not going to be streaming while driving. That's not going to happen. The streaming is like if I have when I'm on a reset and I can't drive for like 34 hours, it'll be something like that. Or in some cases, there's been some drivers that said that they've had to sit and wait at a loading dock for 5-6 hours. That would be like another time. But while driving, absolutely not. No, I won't be doing any types of streams while I'm driving. I need to have my entire focus on the road.
China 423, maintaining Bravo 340, position Luma ready.
China 423, control, good morning. Radar contact report.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try doing anything like that, being new on the road. But I am going to be working on a new series, which is going to document my experiences getting into the trucking industry and the training and all of that. So that's going to be a whole new series that's going to premiere on my channel once everything is good to go and has been cleared and all that. I was hoping that it would have taken place by now, but I still have more hoops and stuff to jump through. Well, I do, you know, as far as controls, I do have a steering wheel now with pedals and a shifter. And I've done streams with my VR headset. And I bought those controls specifically so I could get some practicing in. I mean, with the VR headset and the truck simulator, it's like you're there. It really does look like you're inside the truck and stuff. And my driving and backing up, all of that has improved ever since I got the controls and using the VR headset and being able to look at the mirrors and everything. It's gotten so much better. $600 to $1,200 is pretty good. I'll show you approximately where we're at. Let's see here. We're approaching KIK.
13275 in 19 today.
Let's see. Okay, I got a loose focus there. So KIK is where? It's somewhere around here, I believe. I think we're somewhere around in this area here. I couldn't find all the waypoints that were in FS9 compared to Navigraph. But we're somewhere in this area.
Fourth.
51-6 to get inshallah.
0 Davos, pass me.
Roger. Assalamu alaikum, 512, 280 the display Bahrain.
حياك الله. radar contact Mixstar Iceman and expect runway 155 and 156.
Heading 195, proceed on course.
That's the 458, request map number at level 320.
Oh, the VNAV might actually work now.
Descend and maintain flight level 310, 1 Alpha Tango.
Emirates 9915, ready to check Hadiri.
There's a message on the FSPassengers mini report. It says alcohol makes passengers joyful, plus 3%. Passenger satisfaction is 100%.
Maintaining 340, do we have to maintain Mach decimal 85? With a shift.
Let's see, let's start serving sandwiches and stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
Take that off there.
Say again, Kuwaiti?
Kuwaiti 512, Santala Bukhari, sending 160, and approaching position 90, appreciate direct Barcelona after 90.
حياك الله Kuwaiti 512, radar contact, confirm the question 5.
37% less likely to notice engine fire on number 3.
Be ready for takeoff. Hello, Japan 611, hold short 15.
Hold short 15 right, 0611.
There we are. Flight level 360. This is our cruise. Our cruise altitude here.
Air France, 111, level 360.
Air France 111, control, good morning. Radar contact, report Robla.
Report Robla, Air France, 111.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have now reached our cruise altitude. We hope you enjoy your in-flight entertainment and have a good flight with us.
We're at 100% satisfaction, which is good.
Emirates 9915.
You're right, there is a fire on engine 3. You just can't see engine 3, that's all. Stealth paint. It's a hidden engine towards the back. You just can't see it. Let's take a look here. We're 68 miles from Mike Oscar Romeo. And I will show where that's at here. So that I do have here on Navigraph. So we're about, what, close to 70 miles from it. So we're in this area right about here. And MOR is Moro. Raf Lufton. That's a great picture.
Vietnam 37, contact control 132.5.
1325, good day, Vietnam 37.
Hi, Tux. Hi, girl. Going to change this so that way you can see my menu options here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the in-flight reports.
Hello, Captain. Would you like some coffee? Enjoy.
I didn't say yes or no. Would you like some? Here you go. So here is everyone. Exceptional flight at present. They're satisfied because they've had a drink. They're satisfied because they've had food. They're 51% all the way through serving food and stuff. We've got, it looks like, 5 hours and 32 minutes worth of fuel. We're flying at 355 knots. So, there it is. Got 163 passengers on board. Now there is a way to pull up estimate time of arrival, but I haven't been able to find it. On the FMC, I had to get an airport that was close to the one that we're flying to because the data was not in here. So the wonderful ATC and FS9 will have to guide us the rest of the way. Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, that key is not functional. I know there's something in here that shows the estimated time because I saw it in the instruction manual, but I'll be dang if I see where it is. Oh, it probably is stretched a little bit. See, I can... It's the flexible flight management computer.
Control Sapphire 49er, reading 12,700 for variable 180.
Sapphire 49er control, climb maintain flight level 232, declared direction Torm.
Climb into variable 320 and reclear Torm. Sapphire.
Yeah, you're right about the VNAV.
Yeah, we had been given the wrong frequency. We're with you now.
This
United
looks like it right here.
Smooth ride.
United 35 right.
ETA 0237 Zulu. I thought there was an area that showed like each of the legs and the approximate time that you would get there. Zero 237 Zulu. I think this is the clock right here. So about 5 hours.
Qantas 729er 8 Heavy, you're at 400 above your assigned altitude. Turn left heading 170, proceed on course, descend and maintain flight level 320. Turn left heading 170, resume on navigation, descend and maintain flight level 320, Qantas 729er 8 Heavy.
Boom, there it is. Yeah, RJP, you're right. That's what I was looking for right here. Okay, so estimated time 0236. So that's exactly 5 hours. And it looks like we'll still have fuel after that. Hopefully. Got a nice relaxing flight here now.
Altitude.
Kansas 727 contact control 132.5. Choose.
132.5. That's 5.
We're currently 344 miles away from Tango Mike Kilo Tamika. That is... Let me see if I can pull up the airport there. That's in Indonesia. That's close to the Moses. Looks like it says Klingon. Kilangan. That's near that airport in Timika, Indonesia. So we are 338 miles away from that. So this is what we're 350 miles away from. Is this right here? And we just left here. So this is where we're currently at. We're in this area right here. And we're flying just like this. Yeah, so we just passed Moro. And I'd say we're probably somewhere around here. But yeah, we got a long stretch until we get to this point. Was it really hot? It has been hot, yeah. We've been getting a lot of rainstorms, though, too.
Goodbye.
It's interesting when you fly the different simulators like 2002, 2004, FSX. So like 2002, you had the virtual cockpit, but hardly any of the buttons if any of them, could you interact with? In 2004, it's better, but there's really no three-dimensional detail. You can see that it's relatively flat. You know, if you look at that over there, you know, some stuff has got a little bit of a three-dimensional look, but other stuff is very flat looking. And then when you get to FSX, you can see that there's more definition of the control panel. And then with P3D, you got the better lighting effects that come in through the cockpit and everything. So it's just interesting from a historical perspective on looking at the different aircraft. TikTok. How to make some pizza pasta chip nachos. Okay. I'm down. Let's take a look.
Then add them to a baking sheet. Next, add Parmesan cheese, pepperoni, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. Broil on high for 1 to 2 minutes. They should look like this once they're done, and enjoy! First, you're going to cook your pasta chips, then add them to a baking sheet. Next, add Parmesan cheese, pepperoni, Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. Broil on high for 1 to 2 minutes. They should look like this once they're done, and enjoy!
Here, I'll show it to you. Hold on a second, that's not it. Mom brought her office chair outside. Whoops. Okay, she just fell on her ass. All right, let's show that to you.
Loki 903, contact control 129.3.
129.3.
What the heck?
I'm sorry, did I interrupt something?
Okay, well this is interesting. I lost the pizza thing, but Friday the 13th. Some in-flight entertainment, you know.
How do you tickle a fish? Trying to take a picture of the stars with your Samsung Galaxy? Don't do it like that.
Did you oversleep this morning?
Okay, what is this? Well, I better not play that song. That'll be a copyright thing. Okay, imagine for a moment the song Staying Alive and this going to it. That's Michael Myers. I would play the sound, but you know, that whole copyright thing.
Cafe 251, flight level 340.
Hotel 251 control, good morning. Radar contact, report abyss.
Report Cafe 251.
Oh, there it is.
World Travel, Oscar Hotel Niner 24 Heavy. Contact Yacht Center on 128.5. Going to 128.5. World Travel, Oscar Hotel Niner 24 Heavy. Yacht Center, World Travel, Oscar Hotel Niner 24 Heavy. With you, flight level 360. World Travel, Oscar Hotel Niner 24 Heavy. Yacht Center, roger.
Yeah, the reason why it says world travel is because of FSPassengers. Let me pull that up here. So, FSPassengers. If I didn't have this on, it would actually say Garuda. But I don't have a way to set FSPassengers to where it'll say Garuda. Even if I put Garuda Indonesia, or if I use the ICAO code or whatever, it won't say the name of the company. If anything, it'll just say Gulf Alpha, blah, 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 blah. So I just went ahead and I just used one of the basic ones that I had created with this, just so we could have, you know, the passengers and all that other stuff. So that's why it's saying world travel, is because it shows here. Hello there, Khalil. Welcome. Just so you know, this is not the new flight simulator. This is the one back from 2004. Which still looks good, if you ask me, I think. Runs smooth as butter. Yeah, I think VATSIM did ditch the old releases. You were able to go on VATSIM with FS9, but I knew it was right on the border, on the borderline. It's not much for a modern PC, but then again, you've got FSX Steam, where, you know, you still can't max out all the graphics and stuff without there being some type of issues. Even P3D, for that matter. But on FS9, I've got like this thing cranked up almost as max as it can go. Let's give them a in-flight movie or something that they can watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started the in-flight movie displaying on the screens ahead. You will find a set of headphones to your left. You can adjust the language and volume on the dials next to your seat.
Qantas 2-5 freight warp heavy. Contact Port Moresby centered on 118.1.
Ooh, Flight 18TR. I don't think I have that.
Qatar 8262 heavy, flight level 370, estimating seat at 1112.
Identified, Qatar 8262.
Nippon 364 heading 215. Heading 215 on Nippon 364.
I just got this off of eBay for FSX. It's kind of keying out a little bit there, but it's the PMDG 737 NGX. It was like $30.
France 128, contact control 125.8.
125.8 off 1.8.
So we'll get some PMDG 737 stuff going on FSX. What did you do? Tux? Is it the Flight 1 ATR 72-500? It looks like it works on FS9 and FSX, as a matter of fact. I think that right there. That might be a fun one to get. I like how you can use it on FS9 and also FSX. I'll add it to my watch list. Huh. I found an ATR 72-500 for X-Plane 10. I don't know how good it would be, but found one though.
Hotel New Sky 75, leaving 11,500, climbing 180.
New Sky 75 control, climate make a flight level 200 initially.
Climate level 200, New Sky 75.
Oh, jeez, it would help if I spelled it right. Flight 1, ATR 72-500. You can still get it. It's $34.95. Support is no longer available. Because the product is older, we cannot guarantee it will work on newer operating systems. See, they should be putting that disclaimer out on stuff coming out for Flight Sim 2020. Disclaimer, it may work for now, but in future updates it may no longer work. Huh. this is interesting. The FS9 version is a bigger download than the FSX version. For Flight Simulator 2004, the ATR is 149 megabytes. For FSX, it's 85 megabytes. I'm not sure. And then there is the FS 2004 to FSX update. I think I have an ATR on one of my other simulators. Let me see. Is it... I wonder if I have anything on this one. Ow.
Got a 343 for level 380.
I do. I have an ATR 42, 72, and 500 for Flight Simulator 98. As well as a bunch of other stuff. There's like 260 aircraft. It's in this nice little Ultimate Classic Wings collection, which I've not even cracked open and looked at any of it yet. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that plane for X-Plane 11. It's I've just done videos and streams with X-Plane 10. I just thought it would be kind of neat to get some, payware for X-Plane 10 that, I would use just on that particular simulator. Because I have all these simulators set up a little bit differently from each other, so that way they're not all the same. So each one has a different experience. Well, we're getting close to Tamiki. I think that's what it's called. We're 135 miles away from Timiki. That's it right there. There's another program that I've been messing around with. I haven't quite got the knack of it yet for FS9. It's called Active Camera. Active Camera is like... what is that one called? Chase. It's kind of like Chase Plane. So you can set up different views and it will move and scroll over to them and stuff. But I've had some issues to where I move around the different views and then I can no longer see the control panel or anything. So I'm still trying to figure that one out. But once I've got that, what's nice is you can hit a key control, and then you can scroll around with your mouse and the cockpit and stuff.
China 827, flight level 380.
China 827, identified WIID, Garhamate, flight level 30, next report KILR Delta.
Report Kilo Delta, China 827.
I had the taxi lights and stuff still on. Oh, you know, we're taxiing in the sky. Garuda Indonesia. Let's go to top down here. So you can see where we're at here in the world. So there we are. And we're coming around this way. Just like this. I have a Bonanza V35 for X-Plane, but it was made for X-Plane 10. It does work in X-Plane 11, but the and I used it in VR, so it works in VR no problem. But you can tell that the control panel and stuff, there's a lot of things that are flat that are not three-dimensional. But that didn't bother me. So I think I have a couple of things for X-Plane 10. They're like Coronado stuff. I think there's like maybe a couple that I have. I wasn't expecting to see this. Yeah, you know, it's the Flight 1 Level D 767-300. Little self-promotion, I guess. Oh, that does not work. Okay. I thought maybe the this would come down or something. It doesn't. there.
Cargo 6356, flight level 177, climbing 280.
Cadillac 6356, control radar contact, climb maintain control 320, report gaps and flight estimate time.
Cadillac 6356, climb maintain level 320, will report GEPSA, estimate GEPSA is 2313.
We got about 40 pounds in the left and right fuel tank, 52 pounds in the center tank. So we have a total of 133.5 pounds in fuel. Hopefully it's enough. We are 65 miles from Timiki. So on the Navigraph map, which you won't be able to see where the plane is here because it's FS9. But we are approaching this area here. So we started here and we're getting close to this area right here. Timika. I'll see if I can look up some information about Timika.
08 level 340.
Climb 808, identified Vanilla, maintain flight level 340, next report Kilo Delta.
Call Kilo Delta.
Qantas 4506 Eddie, you are 400 above your assigned altitude. Turn left heading 160, proceed on course, descend and maintain flight level.
Timika is a chartered city and the capital of Mimika Regency on the southern coast of Papua, Indonesia. Last year, the district, the town had a population of 142,000, close to 143,000. In 2012, the Indonesian government announced plans to develop a new commercial airport in Timika. The Moses Kilangan International Airport will feature a new apron, taxiway, etc., etc. And it's on Navigraph. So it's apparently there now. Beginning August 15th, 2014, the airline Garuda Indonesia, which is what we're flying, has been serving the Timika Sorong Manado route for 3 times a week with a Bombardier CRJ 1000, which is not what we're flying. I do like the CRJs though. You know, and I was going to get the CRJ for Flight Sim 2020, but that whole thing with the SU-5 has got me really hesitant on buying anything for Flight Sim 2020. And apparently someone someone had complained that the Coronado planes were not working the way they should. And so they had contacted Coronado support, and they just said, well, it's not our problem, you need to talk to Microsoft. Because the product worked the way it was supposed to when it was released. And of course Microsoft or Sobo Studios or whoever, they just point back to Coronado. Well, they need to update the plane. So you know what I mean? It's kind of like I'm hesitant on spending money for a simulator that, who knows, and the next update will break something and then it'll get fixed, and then 5 updates down the road it'll break something else. You know, that gets a little tiring after a while. Tamika, by the way, has a tropical rainforest climate with heavy to very heavy rainfall year-round. Now, I am pulling in real-world data for the weather into FS9. You can still do that. You just have to have a third-party program to do it, and I have FS Global Real Weather. Right now, the weather coming in, there's cloud cover scattered at 1,400 feet and 13,540 feet. Temperature 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. 108 degrees wind with 6 knots. Visibility 11 kilometers. We might be able to see it with an external view. Let's take a look. I think that's it. Down below there's an airport.
Airbus Cargo Factory, contact control 132.5.
132.5, Airbus Cargo Factory.
Not finding too much in regards to pictures of Tamika, but here is a picture that's in town. This is interesting. Three Kings Cathedral in Timika. So apparently this cathedral here is in Timika, which is what we're currently flying over. Well, that's an interesting... There's something called the Timika Kota, K-O-T-A. It looks like this. Can you see that? I know it's kind of keying out on the screen there. I just realized I had Navigraph sitting up on my screen the whole time. Let's see, our next waypoint is Kaimana. Let's see. Kaimana, Indonesia. I'll remember to turn that off. So this is our next little spot right over here that we'll be at. Oh, that's almost halfway through. Almost. Yeah, so this is the next waypoint that we're going to. Well, it's not on. It's close. Although I have that on Navigraph, it's not actually here in this. It wasn't in FS9, so I had to come up with something close. So we're going close to something Zulu Victor, an NDB or something like that. So that'll get us kind of in the right area. It's about 150 miles away. Looks like we're still on schedule to arrive at 0232 Zulu. I like the terrain generation. Yeah, those are kind of nice. Very wispy. That's one thing I like about getting the add-ons and stuff for the older simulators. I know that they'll work. I know they'll work. You know, I don't have to worry about some type of update breaking them. Have they fixed the pop-in issue yet with AutoGen? Well, when I get my other computer up and running, I wouldn't mind doing a flight over this area. if I had continued that series that I was doing, the Cross the World series, we would have gotten into this area. But trying to do those long 10, 12-hour flights was kind of hurtful. I could do shorter flights, but I just I wanted to have, you know, nice long flights. Got some nice cliff definition stuff going on there. Yeah, so I'm using replacement mesh, FS Genesis, so it gives it a lot more definition. Go to top down mode. There you go, so you can see where we're at. We're coming right down to this area here, it looks like. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's what I have. I have a stack of I have a collection that covers the whole world. I think that and the mega scenery that I've got for FS9 is why my FS9 folder is like 70 or 80 gigabytes big.